Welcome back to Perks Recap. It's Phish Friday, and this one is called Everything's Right. Okay, I want to thank Richard Post. He donated to the channel, suggested this song, Everything's Right. So that's why we're doing it. Plus, it's a Friday, so it's Phish Friday. Looking forward to it. Been hitting it a little more regularly. Like I said when I first started this, I don't think it'll be every single Friday that I do a Phish song, but from now on, I'm going to try to, whenever I do a Phish song, to make sure it's on a Friday so we can keep our little Phish Friday theme going. If you'd like to be like Richard and help out the channel and support me, that'd be great. I would really appreciate it. Links to PayPal and Venmo are going to be right there. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from this. I'm going in completely blind, but that's how I usually do with Phish, and usually I come out with a big smile on my face because I really like Phish. I've really enjoyed the journey with them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's see what we got. Oh.
Time to get out, I paid my dues. I need to shout, there's no time to lose. No more to give, the well is dry. The pavement's worn, my brain is fried. It's time to get out, I paid my dues. Shoes have holes, my socks are bare. The mirror's secret is I'm losing my hair. I'm in prison without a crime. The sentence stretches on, undefined. It's time to get out, I paid my dues. I paid my dues. But everything's right, so just hold tight. 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 Everything's right, so just hold tight.
Wow.
Everything's right, so just hold tight. Just hold tight. I'm going downhill with increasing speed. Compassion gives way if you listen to greed. Focus on the past and that's what will last. Nothing that is real and nothing you can feel. Focus on tomorrow, nothing tomorrow. Images of mine, the thoughts you left behind. Focus on today, you'll find a way. Happiness is how, put it in the now. Because everything's right, so just hold tight. Everything's right, so just hold tight. Everything's right, so just hold tight. Just hold tight. Look into the eyes of everyone you meet. Try not to step on your best friend's feet. The line is in the flag is planted. The rest of your life, don't take it for granted. Cause everything's right, so just hold tight. Everything's right, so just hold tight.
Okay.
Everything's right, so just hold tight. Just hold tight. This world.
I'm going to go back 10 seconds so we don't miss anything. Just real quick, I'm actually wondering about the venue here. I don't see it anywhere listed. All I know is it's from February 23rd, 2020. Looks like they're on a shore or a beach or something. I just am curious about the venue, and I'm also curious, well, I was curious about the year, but it's 2020. So this is right about when the pandemic hit, so I wonder where they are. Maybe they're overseas. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know where they are. Well, the pandemic was about a month away at this point, but I mean, it was still picking up steam in February, late February in 2020, and in March, as we all know, everything pretty much shut down. All right, let's get back to it. I'm gonna go back 10 seconds.
Everything's right, so just hold tight. Everything's right, so just hold tight. Just hold tight. This world, this crazy world I know. It turns, and the long nights over, the sun's coming up. This world, this crazy world I know. It turns, and the long nights over, the night's over and the sun's coming up. This world, this crazy world I know. It turns, and the long night's over and the sun's coming up.
Oh. That's excellent.
This crazy world I know.
Check out this verse.
Okay.
Oh man, look at
Okay, this is the first time this has happened. It's an actual ad, and usually I edit them out. I made a decision recently that from now on, if there are ads, I'm just going to let them start like they always do. Leave them up there. I'll talk in between like I am right now, and then it's only a 5-second deal where I can skip it, and we'll get right back to it. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, so far so good. We started to hear Trey starting to take over a little bit with the guitar. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to. In the back of my mind, I'm just waiting for him to start going off. And he's already started. And then we're only a few minutes in. All right. Oh, yeah. And by the way, real quick, too, one more thing is this is an 18-minute song, so it is a little bit of a longer one. Don't be like me and forget your drink, because if you noticed, I try to get my drink like I always do, and I forgot it's in the other room, and I already started the video, so I just said, forget it for now. Anyway, get your drink, get your snack. We still got a little ways to go here. I'm going to go back to it, and as soon as the 5 seconds is up, I will skip it.
me. Here I am.
It turns, and the long night's over, the sun's coming up. This world, this crazy world I know. It turns, and the long night's over, and the sun's coming up. The long night's over, and the sun's coming up. Everything's right. Everything's right. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything's right. Everything's right. Everything's right. Right. It's gonna be alright. Alright. Alright.
There we go. Oh, yeah. come on. Ah, just jamming. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I had to pause it at some point in, knowing Trey and this band, they could be doing this for the rest of the song, and I won't be able to pause it again. Anyway, yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this last part that we just heard. I will go back 10 seconds like usual. One thing I will say that I'm not a fan of, and I don't really understand why I'm not a bigger fan of, but I'm not a fan of outdoor venues. I don't like outdoor venues, especially for concerts, because the sound has nowhere to bounce off of or nowhere to go, and it just goes up into the air, and it doesn't sound as good to me. I think in a indoor arena, or even one of the amphitheaters with like the covering and then like the lawn or whatever, which is in the back, and that's outdoors, which actually I have one of those kind of venues right near me in Hartford. Under the covering, under the amphitheater part, and where the seats are, it sounds great. You go out on the lawn. I've been out on the lawn out there. It's not nearly as good, in my opinion. It doesn't sound as good. I think arenas sound better. Indoor venues sound better. Outdoor, it still sounds good. It's not like it's bad, and I understand you get more people. It can be more of like almost like a party atmosphere. It's a different experience, and some people prefer that experience. I myself just think it sounds better in a more contained space. Just my own personal preference. It's not like I said, it's not like this sounds bad. It sounds really good. I'm enjoying it. Let's get back to it. We'll go back 10. Here we go. Oh yeah. Just jamming. How do you not just bob your head, just enjoy? Oh.
The first time I finally felt grown up.
Oh, 2 ads in one shot, one video. Don't have a whole lot to add since last time I paused, which wasn't too long ago. Still enjoying it. It's definitely more of a vibe song. We did get a good amount of Trey on the guitar and kind of having a little bit of, having a solo. And now it's just kind of more just like a jam. No one's really having a solo. They're just kind of creating the vibe. And if you can get into that, I'm sure you're enjoying it. And I am too. I will unpause as soon as I can when I can skip it.
That was when I walked in to my beautiful pantry.
Oh. Man. Oh. Wow. Okay, there you have it. That is Phish. Everything's right. I want to thank Richard Post for the suggestion. Really, really enjoyed that one. Of course, Trey playing, his playing, of course, was great. And, his singing, I actually enjoy his singing. I think he fits perfectly with the band and the vibe they try to create. Paige McConnell, I had to check my notes real quick. Paige McConnell on the keys also stood out to me. Right before Trey had this little bit at the end, which was excellent, of course. There was a kind of, I don't want to say it was a lull, but there was quite a long session of them just jamming. And I said at the time when I paused it, or when there was an ad or whatever it was, that nobody was really having much of a solo, that everybody was just kind of creating the vibe and jamming. They were, but if there was one person standing out, I think a little bit and had a little bit of a time to shine, it was definitely Paige McConnell on the keys. He was really, really good throughout the song, and especially during that part. I enjoyed that. Still curious about the venue. It's February. This was done in February of 2020, at the end of February, but that means it's still cold, which means this has got to be, and nobody's wearing jackets, and it's on a beach. So I'm assuming this is either like LA or out in California somewhere, or maybe Hawaii or in a tropical island, something like that. Obviously, they're not on the East Coast. They're not in Middle America either, because it's cold in February, and nobody's wearing jackets, like I said, and they're on the beach. But yeah, so if you do know where they were, just my own curiosity, I would like to know. Other than that, though, I enjoyed this. Again, thanks once again to Richard Post for the donation and the suggestion. Phish just keeps impressing me the more and more we go. Plenty of songs to choose from. Plus, if I get more donations for them, Phish Fridays is alive and well and not going anywhere. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you are too. And until next time, I will see you later.